Oh yeah. We're back. We're back. Get on the field, boys! Even though there's only one of me, and probably only 3 of you out there, this is it. This is the time. A time that I didn't expect. A time that wasn't planned. A time when I don't feel so good. I think I'm fighting a cold. A time where... honestly, I was trying to eat my sushi. So... I was really just trying to eat my sushi. And, I'm stoned. I'm stoned! I fell down the pothole hole. Pothole. I fell down the pothole. But that was like an hour ago or more. A lot of stuff happens when you get high sometimes. Sometimes nothing happens, but usually a lot of stuff happens. And I got highly distracted for like an hour with something. You know that Jim Carrey GIF? Ooh, I had to pause to pronounce GIF because I normally say GIF and other people make fun of me for saying GIF, and I forget that I say GIF because I don't care that I say GIF until now. But anyway, you know that Jim Carrey GIF where he's like snooping around all up in the camera lens from Pet Detective? If you haven't seen Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, I don't know. You don't have to see it, but either you're too young or you suck. Your only pass is that you're probably too young if you don't know about Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I don't know what year it came out, but it's when Jim Carrey was in his prime. I'm gonna take a sushi bite. This poor food. This poor food. You're gonna feel sorry for me too, probably. So, I bought these 2 trays of sushi, like, you know, pre-made. Not from 7-Eleven or a gas station. I'm not telling you from where anyway, but regardless, I got these 2 trays of sushi, right? What did I get? Because I already forgot. So let me read the one that I did just eat. It is crunchy spicy tuna roll. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. I just crushed it. I fucking crushed it. And the other one is salmon avocado roll. Roll, also basic. I'm a basic bitch. What can I tell you? Never had eel. Don't wanna. I mean, sneak it in there. You know what I mean? Get me a variety plate. Platter? Dish. Get me an order. Order up. Give me a sampler. And maybe, you know, we'll see where we go from there. There were other options, you know, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not here to talk to you about types right now. What I'm here to tell you about is, man, when did I leave work? I'm working. Ugh. Being normal sucks. So I left work at, I think 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock, but more so 2:30. Left work around 2:30, and I got a friend working with me, and it's all good. Not that we're like side by side all day, but it's just cool, like, you know, someone to bounce off of. And we my throat's itching. Tuna spice, the spice. Okay, anyway, we leave work, and we're trying to plan ahead because we're both potatoes, you know what I mean? Most people are. You get home, you don't want to do shit when you get home. Like, yo, let me gather my goods and let's bounce. And he had to hit up Chipotle. I had to be a creep and go to VV Bubble Tea. I'm no longer going to that location after today. I felt like the oldest, creepiest man in there. It was weird. Bunch of kids that came out of school. Just felt so weird. And the place is hella pink, which really doesn't matter at face value. Like, I wanted to go in there to begin with. It was my second day going there in a row. I've gone there before at other locations. I like bubble tea. I like Kung Fu tea too. Maybe Kung Fu tea is a bit more neutral. A bit more neutral. Let's get those syllables together. Maybe Kung Fu tea is a bit more neutral. Thank you for, I appreciate the practice. So, I like Kung Fu tea also. I just like bubble tea in general. But I don't care about the brown sugar bobas, whatever the fuck they're called. The malt balls. The soggy malt balls. Lychee's pretty good. And I'm a little bitch for jelly. You got some flavored jelly? No? You got some mango jelly? Too much sucks though. And I don't know what the texture is made out of. I'm basically eating water balloons with my drink. But anyway. Yeah. The place was really pink. And you know, insecurity. I have an insecurity towards pink. I wear pink t-shirts. So do I? I got pink on the banner. Check it out right there. Am I? I'm down with pink. Anyway, the place is too pink. And 99% sure I'm no longer going to that location anymore. At least not alone. At least not alone, and not with another male anywhere from the ages of 24 to 40. Or older. Fuck that. I'm not going in there with another male that's age 24 or higher. Why is 23 acceptable? Which is pretty fucking close to 24. Why 20s at all? Good point. I'm just trying to not be extra weird and say you have to be under 20. Because then we go back to the word teen. You see what I mean? Language. Alright? Not a big deal to bring that up. But guess what? I know people who will pick that up. And they'll throw it at you because that's what they do. You know, you've got kids who grow up and they just grab shit next to them and throw it. You don't know why. You probably got a friend like that. You know the people who throw controllers? And I mean like TV controllers. Your dad ever threw a controller? Why did I specify your dad? Maybe your mom was a rager. Maybe you're a rager. I'm just saying. There was too much pink. So, between Chipotle, Vivi, what else happened? Ugh, it's not hot out today, but it was getting warmer. It was starting to creep into like the mid 80s, but today was pretty chill for the most part. Really nice day. And I've got 2 little sushi trays and a little plastic bag with me. You know what I mean? And I got this bubbly tea. You know, it's the coldest thing I got. I don't know how or why, but thanks. Was it a lychee? I wonder. Anyway. And then I had to go on like an hour-long bus ride. And I didn't want to eat on the bus. And then I'm home. And I don't know if I told you what I did when I got home, because... Oh yeah, I told you I zoned out for an hour because I got high. Whoops. So, but another hour went by, and I did put it in the fridge when I got home. Right when I got home, I put it in the fridge and started doing other things. You know what I mean? You get comfortable, you know, you strip, whatever. You know, you clean up a bit. I had to poop, personally, you know. And TMI, I went to go wash my ass. So you can accumulate all the time here that this spent. And eventually pulled my stuff out of the fridge. And while all this is going on, I'm trying to listen to YouTube, right? So my phone is nearby. So you go ahead and think of my ass in my hand and my phone all together. And I'm listening to YouTube. I'm not holding it, though. Like, I put it down places. Duh. You know? And where were we? So after I'm done with cleaning my butt and all that stuff, I pulled the sushi out. But I got my phone with me, you know, YouTube, like I said. And I started looking for like a new clip to listen to, or I rewind what I was listening to, and I just kind of go down a phone hole. That was about a half hour. Time flies. But meanwhile, setting things up really slow. Pothead stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a gremlin for comfort in my chair. I want to sit in this chair forever. I don't know if you've seen Wall-E, but it's kind of scary, and that's my... You fucked up. I fucked up. Where were we? The sushis? I got the sushis here. Yeah, phone hole. I fell out on the phone hole. And here we are. And you know what? That's not even the end of it. Because what did I do? Oh, I listened to a song, man. You know what? I could play it. You want to know why I could play it? Because this person is not like... I didn't get their permission. Let's be honest. I did not get their permission. But you know what? I'm going to play the song anyway. One of my friends on Final Fantasy... his significant other, that's proper, right? His significant other tends to share his music that he makes on our Discord. By our Discord, I mean my Final Fantasy Discord. The video game, the critically acclaimed, massively multiplayer online role-playing game with over insert number here amount of players worldwide. Also with the ability to allow you to play up to level 60 for free and experience the core, A Realm Reborn, and its expansion, Heaven's Ward. Unlimited playtime. I butchered that commercial. That's a legit meme. There's like a whole meme about it. Not funny. So the song. I'm just gonna open this shit up. We're gonna play it and chill. His name on SoundCloud is KrypticBunny with a K. KrypticBunny. KrypticBunny, all one word, KrypticBunny with a K. And this song is called Country Plains. It makes me feel like I'm on an adventure, which is good because that's when I devoured that fucking sushi tray. Sushi? You get the point. We're here. It's what brought me here. Because I just got in a good mood. I was like, yo. I know. Shut up. Listen to this. Shut the fuck up, buddy. It's my podcast. All right? You're going to deal with me talking over the song because that's what happens. But yeah, I was in a good mood. I was like, yo, are we going to do this? Are we about to record an episode after almost a month? Fuck. After almost a month? I'll explain why, hopefully, if I remember. Well, they gave me time to eat more. Yeah, I dig it. Like I said, made me feel like I was on an adventure, and now I'm pretty chill because I got to take that moment, that whole thing, and encapsulate it a bit, you know, and pin it down. So good times. Yeah, it's been a while, man. I haven't recorded in like a month or over. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, Oh, it's been well over a month then, if I'm thinking 2 or 3 weeks ago. It must have been like 2 months. Shit. Sorry. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to record. I had ideas and all that. And I just didn't commit. I don't know, matter of timing. Also because I guess starting a job plays a part, obviously. So I got a job Monday to Fridays. It's not the best job in the world, but hey, whatever. It's pretty chill. Really early mornings. I'm waking up at like 3:30, 4 in the morning. If I push it to 4:30 like I did today, oof. It's a bummer. I feel it. I feel the sluggishness. Like I'm carrying around my corpse. My corpse? Oh, I guess that works. I am zombie man. Yeah, I've just been tired. And I kept making more and more notes, more and more notes. And now that I'm here and I'm like, yo, it's been a while, and I just vomited that whole thing to you about sushi and all that other shit. None of that was on the plan, man. That was just today. But as I tell you this, I am stalling and scrolling up some notes just to try to refresh my brain real quick. Right away, one of the things says, I was supposed to sing a song in the intro. Maybe we'll save it for another time. Maybe we'll never use it. But anyway, yeah, about my job. Having a job now. I got rice in my teeth. Sorry. Can we ever get the show going? Anyway, part about English. Rewind, pause, go. Okay. So, I'm outdoors now. You know what I mean? My gremlin status has been either put on pause or put in remission. Remission would mean I'm a gremlin again. I'm still a gremlin. I'm a gremlin outdoors. And it takes some time to getting used to, you know. Crowds again, mask, no mask. I've been maskless for the most part. It's also wild, more so today than, I know there's weeks and weeks that have gone by, but more so today than any, even yesterday, in fact. Dude, people are just coughing all over me. Just coughing all over the place, and I'm sneezing inside of my shirt, which makes me feel terrible. I gotta sneeze, bro. I used to hold it when I was younger. Can't do that anymore. Might shit myself, might blow my brain up. I'm not risking it, dude. I'm not trying to have my fucking, you know, my chest. Yeah, how'd he die? He had to sneeze. Whoa, that just gave me anxiety thinking about it. And I am tired, and I have these weird narcoleptic moments where I just fucking clonk out. Shit. Anyway. Where were we? Yeah, going outside, gremlin. It's rough. I'm trying to get used to it. Realizing you haven't bought clothes in ages. My clothes are also old, my jeans are faded. I got new jeans sitting next to me in a bag on the ground. I ordered it a few days ago because I got some moolah to blow. Not really, I'm broke as fuck. Brokest I've been in ages. Makes me sound rich. Anyway. Definitely not. Definitely. Just anyway. Yeah, I got jeans. I haven't even looked at them yet. They're black jeans. And I wanted new ones because I feel like my old ones are faded, and maybe I buy cheap shit, you know what I mean? Growing pains. Yeah, and just being able to, like, this is gonna sound childish, but like, not that I'm ordering food left and right, but since I'm outside, especially now this week, I'm working in Manhattan this week. The job is a little bit mobile. I'll explain that in a bit too. But you know, being in Manhattan, I have so many options that I haven't had in so long. I've mentioned sushi a few times. I have a sushi out here that delivers, but I mean, it's got to be delivered, and you already know. I don't got to get into the delivery fees and all the craziness. Is it worth it? Is it good? Yeah, but you know, it's a treat. But yeah, you know, the bubble tea I mentioned. It sounds silly because I guess most things now are like relatively close. Like I have a Chipotle maybe like 3 or 4 blocks away. But regardless, I'm just saying, being in the city, got options, and it's nice to be like, hey, I can just go do this, I can go do that now. But being around a lot of people, like I said, a lot of coughing recently sucks. Being a lonely, horny bastard, and whatever, I can't stop you if you believe me or not. But you know, people are attractive or interesting or weird. Seen some weird shit. At McDonald's the other morning, a woman was with, so let's just say her partner, and she was taking napkins and ripping them in half and constantly throwing them like a not like a bridesmaid. It's not even called a bridesmaid, is it? Is it called best bride? You know, the thing where people are cute and they throw the flowers. What's that thing called? Bridal buddy. You know, she was just ripping stuff up and throwing it around like a bridal buddy. And was really hyper. Dude, it was like 6 in the morning. So I don't know if she was just super stoked to be like, we're in fucking Mickey D's, you know, having her moment. Or there's something else going on. But took a peek, stopped peeking, you know, got my peek. Curious. And yeah, whatever. You see things, you know what I mean? I mean, I won't talk about butts and boobs. We'll talk about, like, you know, general insecure stuff. Like when I see dudes who are like going bald, or, you know, it's kind of natural to judge, unfortunately. But you see people maybe in poor health and you see problems that you may be fighting with yourself, and you're like, oh man, I don't want it to get that bad. Or you just see crazy shit sometimes. Like my somewhere from my balls to my ass, not the taint, but somewhere in that nether region, and it kind of creeps to my chest. Whenever I see something like a dismemberment, which may not be the right word because I feel like that implies I'm watching it live, or at least I'm watching it in general, like watching the process of dismemberment. What I mean is just lack of a limb, you know, seeing lack of a limb or disfigurations or whatever. I'm not gonna be like, ugh, and you know, I'm not gonna be a dick, because I have many insecurities about myself, and they're probably very minor to a lot of people, but they drive me crazy. They drive me crazy, and they probably shape me like more than they should. But anyway, whenever I see I guess lack of a limb or whatever, and I mean, I don't mean this in a rude way. Deal with it. Fuck, I gotta deal with it too. All right, pal. But it just gives me this really vulnerable shiver, tingle, like this weird swirly. I don't know. It triggers me weird. And what's more mindfucked, I just thought of, there's a similar feeling to when I was much younger, and the first time you think you fell in love. And I'm not talking about the first time that you saw like your hero on TV or whatever, or it's not a cool moment you had. I think there's a moment where you look into someone you have no idea, or maybe you hope or you intend to make them your partner, and there's these moments where you make eye contact. And I only reference being younger because it's a newer feeling, and new stuff is always like, whoa. But the real first of the first is, assuming you weren't in a dumpster or anything else wildly fucked up and inappropriate, usually first, like the innocent, I just want to be clear, okay? On the innocent side of first, that covers a lot of ground. I like that. So yeah, on that side, there's certain things, you know, the stuff they capture in movies or whatever, you know, like hardcore memories. There's just certain things that are just like, whoa. And I remember a feeling, I guess, that I would call love, or a type of love. Eye contact, and that wonder of like, whoa, are you looking at me? And you could tell the other person is like, oh shit, we're looking at each other. And then there's a, I like this. And maybe you can see immediately in return they like it. And there's this connection, positive exchange, whatever. There's just like electricity in the air, like that. There's a lot of sayings for it. And it's just like, whoa. And then when you break eye contact because you're shy or whatever, it is what it is. It becomes a little cat and mouse game. But dude, the moments where it happens and you unintentionally hold it, you're drawn like a magnet. And for some crazy bonkers reason, so is the person, the partner, whatever. Like there's a shared connectivity, acknowledgement, connectivity, all that mushy dushy gushy shit. That shit's the bomb. That shit's rare. Anyway, now I'm in public because I'm going to work a lot, and just looking at people's weird. Like, even the people I do make eye contact with, and I'm not staring hard, I'm just a nosy bitch. But the people that I do find maybe attractive or interesting, I am even more cautious of it because I don't want to trigger a moment. I'm just insecure, you know. Like in one location, while working, so the job changes locations. It could be week to week, could be month to month. I think for like the next 4 or 5 weeks I'm in Manhattan, but before that I was in Yonkers, and before that I was in Brooklyn or whatever. Anyway, in the Yonkers location, there was a woman who came in early one morning, and she's pretty fucking awake, and not someone that I, in my head, expected to see, at least the way she looked in this area. But looks can be deceiving, and you know, personalities really fucking bust a hole through a bitch. And parts of her personality immediately started showing. So I was heading to somewhere that was behind her and around the corner, so to speak. And I get back there and I kind of take a look back because I see her take a look back, and just natural, like, not that there was even a curiosity or a question needed to be attached to that, but it's automatic, and it's something that I feel like most people would have done. Is just look around your surroundings. And we didn't even make eye contact. Just both generally happened to look around our surroundings at the same time. I immediately thought, sus. There's something she was doing that just looks sus. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna look this way, just do my shit. And then she just starts going off like, don't fucking look at me. That's right, you better not fucking look at me. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this bitch going on? Please do not come behind me and hit me right now. And she went around the corner and did something else, and then came back and would, like, I could feel her looking at me and just saying, you better not be fucking looking at me. I'm just like, what is going on? Lady, I quit this battle. I didn't even engage. You know what I mean? Hey, hands up, no weapons drawn. You know what I mean? I'm an NPC, bro. I'm just trying to do my job at the corner, for fuck's sake. Even NPCs in video games look at you as you walk by. Anyway, people are weird, bro. But unfortunately, coincidentally, perversely, she was attractive. She was a psycho. She was an attractive psycho. She looked great. But whatever. Who knows? Drugs, morning meds, lack of caffeine, too much caffeine, hasn't slept. I don't know. Maybe I just look creepy. Maybe I just look creepy, creepy, creepy. I just strummed in a imaginary guitar. It's called my belly. But the creases and folds of my shirt were the strings. Note to self, t-shirt cannot play chords. Okay. So, yeah, people are weird. And that's just one story that sticks out. Otherwise, coworkers are interesting. I thought I'd be locked down with one team. I was with the same team for about 2 weeks, and this week it's this weird mishmash of a team. I only know like 1 or 2 people. But otherwise, yeah, personalities, people, I don't know. It's wild. Meanwhile, once I leave my gremlin hole and, you know, again, think about life, love, you know, where to save your money or how, you know, what to spend it on, what do you need, you know, versus what you want. Now, how do things fit into your time? Because most of my time, you know, was up to me. And now I have this thing, responsibility, and it's most of my life now. And adjusting to sleep, you know, the usual stuff. It's been a bitch, baby. But man, when I get home, wow, I don't know if it's gonna sound old or what, but this is me reaching for another sushi piece. 4 pieces left. It's going down. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if this has to do with me like getting older, or I'm just a lazy bitch. But goddamn, I'm so glad when I finally get back home and again go through the me time, that quality time, player. You know, and I got to, like I said, strip and decompress. The ride home is not good enough decompression. I feel like the seats, the public transit seats and the ride home hurt my body more. And then again, I get stuck in romance, you know. My scalp's been aching. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm probably going bald. Makes my heart hurt. Makes my heart hurt. Learn how to sing. I had to buy some cold medication today. During my break or whatever, I bought my friend was my big bro my big bromance bro. He's smaller than me. He was my younger, bigger bromance bro, who's smaller than me, who works with me. He was like, yo, let's just go to like Walgreens or whatever and just get some cold medication. And I'm like, what? I just kind of suffer. He's like, nah, bro, let's go. So whatever, we got some cold meds. I don't even know. I can't see. It's an orange box. I think it's knockoff Dayquil. And I don't know if it helped or not, but I put my mask on when I got back to work. Eventually I took it off. But my throat's a little achy. It's not sore. Hopefully it doesn't get sore. It's just a little achy. And my body hurts, and it ain't the job. Because it's already been like 3 or 4 weeks, and I run and I jog. Bitch. I'm fat though. I'm skinny fat. All the meat went to my cock. What else? What the fuck is going on? Random notes about my travels, so we'll just see if this leads us into a story or not. Hot sun, stood by poo. Okay, that was the day I got interviewed. It was really hot outside, and I had to wait outside by a bus stop, and I noticed shortly after I was next to a giant piece of dog shit. Bus stops that are by Popeyes always have bones around them, like a brujeria scene. Every bus stop I've been to that's near a Popeyes, there's just bones everywhere. People eat, bro. Let's see. Oh man, I made fried empanadas 3 weeks in a row. When did I write this? Oof, it's been a while. Dos pastelillos. Sweat, queefs / farts. Okay, this is I was exercising a lot, and I was doing stuff on my yoga mat, and at one point I lay down flat on my back, and as I lay on my back, and I'm really wet. You need to believe me when I tell you this. I was really wet. Like my whole body. I was exercising hard. Alright? I don't look like I can lift much, but I was lifting shit and swinging around and squatting and stuff. And I got real wet. Wet enough that I gotta talk about it like this. Because when I lay down, flat on my back with my knees up, like I'm about to give birth, my fart just went. My fart? Damn, bro. My fucking dyslexia with my mouth just ruined the punchline. But my back went fart. You know, it just went. It just kept happening. I was really wet. There's a little gap there. As I laid flat on my back, it squished the gap. That's what happens. And then I thought of queefing. I don't know. I used to worry, and I'm sure I may get hit with different. I'm sure I may. How about you pick one? I have heard already in the past conflicting views on queefing, and I don't necessarily want to debate this. I just want to drop it and get the fuck out of here. But I used to worry that it was like small penis issues. I later realized it was giant penis. No, let me rephrase that. Penis larger than vagina issues. Because it's so wet. You know? And it's going in and it's taking up all the space. And there's just maybe some air pockets or pressure and just. And I'm all good with it. I don't mind. Maybe I'm teaching you a little too much about me right now, but like, could it be a turn on? I mean, I'm not against it. I guess it depends. It depends if it's actually going well. Because if it's starting to hit the downside of things and that happens, and by downside, I don't mean like penis, like erection. I mean like your partner is like, hey buddy, this is it. This is over. You know what I mean? Wrap it up. Then probably not, because your partner is going to want to end it much faster. But if things are going great and it happens, all of it that happens, you know what I mean? I'm trying so hard not to say make it rain. I think it's great, you know? Moisture is a positive thing. And my scalp is lacking moisture. So, you know, you see attractive people out there and whatever, life, transit, bullshit. And every now and then I just think of, what if I met the one? I need love in my life. I've been so alone. Can I meet a waifu that plays video games and only with me and might actually want to stream and be goofy and basically serve every thought and desire I have? You asshole. Anyway, not really. I mean, kind of. We all like that. You know what? Fuck you. Everyone wants their partner to be the best they can be for them. All right? Don't reply to me about that. Yeah, we deal with stuff. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, I wonder if I'll ever meet anyone or if I should date someone or how to go about it. And I immediately started addressing all of my concerns with myself, of course, which take me down a little spiral of pain. And yeah, I was like, man, if I met someone who was like really into hair care or had amazing hair, right? Weird fucking prerequisite there. And like if they could like refresh me, like I feel like I'm hitting a weird wall and I'm not liking how I'm looking or feeling. For the most part, I cast it aside, but I mean, it's still getting stored, you know what I mean? I'm acknowledging it and ignoring it and trying to move forward, but it doesn't mean it's just not happening. You know, there's a fucking catalog, a backlog, or whatever. There's recording being done, and my brain is tired. I gotta refresh it. Masturbating doesn't cure things, even though you've been doing it all your life. Anyway, moving on. Holy cow. There was this old guy in the bus. He was walking around the block already, and I knew something was off, and he just kept saying, yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. I don't want to tell this story. But this dude got on the bus, and he just wouldn't stop talking. He looked at a woman right next to him and said, you gorgeous. And then said, I'm going to Walgreens to buy some new shoes. Which caught my attention more. I was like, what? What a line. Like, are you just sharing, or is that your pickup? So, whatever, bro. He hit up Walgreens, got himself some new shoes. GG for him. Oh man, I went. Sheesh. Every note I have here is about my social breakdowns. I had gone to H&M. This was before, because I got my PacSun jeans today. Like I said, they're in a package on the floor. I bought some t-shirts recently, whatever, and I'm just slowly trying to find comfort and figure out, like, where do I fit after doing nothing, after gremlinizing myself. And what was it? Yeah, I went to an H&M after work like a few weeks ago, and I thought I was prepared, and dude, I went in there and I felt so gross, and I went to the fitting room because I'm like, fuck it, while I'm here, let's endure and use the fitting room. There's no way I want to come back here. I know I don't want to come back here. Let's just do this. And fitting room lights, usually fantastic. Oh, I felt gross. Clothes didn't really fit me that well. I didn't enjoy it. I need to. I know what fit and what size I gotta get, but regardless, the things that were going on in there, I just wasn't feeling it. But I got a new hoodie, like right before the weather cooled off. I got a new hoodie and it was pretty cheap. Nice hoodie. Makes me want more hoodies. I'm a hoodie slut. But yeah, rough experience. And I was mistaken for an employee 2 times, which I guess could be seen as a compliment in some ways, but I did not feel very good out there. So yeah, for about a month now, I just been kind of observing, not purposely observing, but like when I make observations and I realize it catches my attention and it might be affecting how I feel, I just kind of analyze it and break it down and just try to see through it like a task, because you gotta, bro. Listen here, dude. If you don't take care of your problems will take care of you, brother. I got a lot of problems, homie. I want love. There's a theme here. Anyway, I heard a quote. I don't remember the beginning of the argument, but man, the ending was so clear. And the quote was, "Everybody nice when they sleeping." And I was like, wow. But then I thought of snoring and me. I'm a mover. I've flailed my arms quite a few times at people, you know. But everybody nice when they sleeping. That's a good one. I'll let you think whatever you want of that. You want to know why? Because I forgot my thoughts. Ugh. Man. Folder or crumpler? I don't know if I should save this for next time. I'm just getting tired, you can probably tell. Let me take a piece of sushi again. Let me refresh the fucking Goku of podcast here. I gotta eat. Wow, I'm such a glutton. I'm using the word wrong, of course, but eating feels so good. I have 2 pieces left. Sucks. I want my tray to auto refill, you know, regenerate like a video game. Do I eat the last piece? Yeah, right. Let's get the last piece out the way. Wow. Wow. What a quality intermission. Wow. Anyway, let me get some water and we'll get rolling, bro. All right. I hope you enjoyed your break. Hope you got yourself a refreshment or something. Hopefully you smiled. Something. I don't know. But anyway. Folder or crumpler? I guess at some point I was taking a shit in the last week or two. And I don't know why. Actually, it wasn't me taking a shit. We're gonna relate it to taking a shit, but I did not think of this one taking a shit. I thought of this while doing something else, which I'm not gonna get into. But I once dated a girl. I want to say her name, but it's pointless. Also inappropriate. But we would have great conversation. Like that really held things together. Like big time, hardcore glue. I mean, the sex was fun, but the conversation was like entertaining, comfortable. And I'm picking rice out my teeth. Love you. We'll just talk about random shit. Like, especially, again, being younger and probably being stoned all the time. Someone was like, well, she said, rather, sorry. She said, I wonder, something along these lines. I wonder how much money the company makes that produces and supplies the lids for Dunkin' Donuts. And maybe that's not it, but we're gonna go with that for a second. And she doesn't mean, like, what she meant was like the patent, like the person that created that concept. You know, the little stopper they have, you can pull it back and pin it. Or the guy that made the other one, like McDonald's and everyone else uses for like cold drinks, where you can pop like Diet or Coke or Dr. Pepper. You know, we'll just have conversations about like, man, the guy that made that, and then the business that decided to produce it, and I guess sold the rights or distributes it for everyone who uses that type of lid. Because there's a lot of different lids out there. You've seen lids evolve. You've seen those little cafe bodega lids, you know, those little bullshit blue paper cups. Those cheap ass lids. They work. Cheap. Freaks me out. Every time I drink it, I think the whole fucking lid's gonna pop off. Like just have an ocean of burnt tummy. You know, you got the Dunkin' lids, which have also evolved, but for the most part, a medium cup, a hot medium cup, you know, it's got the little spout and you just pop the thing off and pin it back. I think it used to be thicker back in the day. The little stopper used to be a little thicker. But yeah. Shit like that. But anyway, one thing that came up one time was, are you a folder or a crumpler? And I was like, what? And this time it was more people there. It was like her sister and some others. I'm like, folder or a crumpler? And like, I started thinking, are they talking about wiping my butt? And they were. And I guess they were trying to attach personality types to like if you're a folder or a crumpler with your toilet paper. And I think I'm more of a frumpler. I think I'm straight up in the middle. You know? And that's it. That's my TED Talk. Thanks for listening. Yep. See, I love people for different reasons, all right? You got a great butt, you got some nice boobies, you got an adorable face. Maybe you're a fantastic orator. Maybe you're a fantastic conversationalist. You know, perhaps you got it all. You know, maybe you're a psycho. Maybe you are my sugar mama. Whichever theme it is. Maybe you're my friend. I had to find something neutral. Because I do love my friends. I love my friends so much. Wish I had cake right now. Anyway. Yeah, one of the last things was, hey, so there's a few, I don't know if they're trends. There's a few shoes I'm seeing out in public. And listen, I'm thinking about shoes too because my sneakers kind of busted. They operate just fine, but I don't think I bought new sneakers like the last 3 or 4 years. And I should clean them. I mean, they're okay, don't get me wrong. It's like the sole. Is it the sole? No, not the sole. It's the, you know, the rubber wall on the outside. It's white. It's supposed to be white. You know what I mean? And I just, sometimes I get self-conscious. For the most part, I don't give a fuck. But I'm like, I look dirty. You know what I mean? So again, more self-analysis. That's the theme. I need love. But I've noticed some shoe trends or whatever. I'm kind of confused by, like, is it Kanye's? I don't know. There's something that looks like a croc, but it looks like a spaceship croc. Like, it looks like you broke your foot, but you're wearing a croc. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like a prototype of a sneaker, but they didn't ever move past the prototype phase. They just kind of started selling the prototype. Like, there's more to come, but why bother? So, yeah, those are fucking dumb. That's all. Also, this is very popular. This surprises me big time. Like, I've seen memes online of making people who wear Crocs, like Croc people or whatever. And I've seen Crocs before. I get, in some situations, the comfort and ease and whatever, you know, the benefit. Anyway, I've currently seen a lot of Crocs on male, female. Doesn't matter if you're a nurse or you're a golfer. I don't know. I've just seen all types of Crocs on people. And there's a different one with like pins on it. Like, people are like attaching pins on it. It's like a rainbow and then a smiley face and then like a bad bitch, you know? You know? Pow. Oof. Suck it. I just think these are stupid also. I could see like high school, maybe. High school, more so junior high. It's like some kids, maybe. It's just a flex. They don't even go to gym. You know? Their Crocs probably says something like, it has the 100 emoji on it. You know? It's the 100 emoji, and then it's like the cool emoji with sunglasses. And then a word. What word fits? Dank. You know? But seeing a ton of full-grown adults wearing it, I don't know, I don't get it. But they probably look at me the same way. Like, hey, what's this guy with the stringy mop head and graying beard and skinny jeans doing? You know? Why is he so skinny fat? I'm taking out my sadness on you guys because I'm all out of sushi. But I got some fruit and I got some, what is this? Let me make an advertisement for free. You know what I mean? For all my millions of followers. Hey, Bai Boost. B-A-I, Bai, the drink. Bai Boost. Pretty good. I just took a sip of it now. I have To Go or Togo Tangerine. Tangerine? Is that a song I just made up? Pretty good. They also have a passion fruit one that is fucking delicious. It's one of those low calorie drinks because it's like green tea based and all that other hoopla. And I've been really big on this app. There's this app called Yuka. I was told it was called Yuka. I went back to that person to tell them, hey man, I tried out that Yuka app, and then they repronounced it as Yucca. It ain't Yucca. Pretty sure it's Yuka. That's how you introduced it to me. And it's spelled Y-U-K-A. That's Y-U-K-A. Yuka. Motherfucker. Anyway, it's an app that is pretty popular. It's somewhere, if it's not in the top 10, it's like top 20. I don't know, it's up there. And you scan barcodes of food items, and I think you can also scan beauty items, but I have done none of them yet. I don't need more trauma, you know. Take it slow. So it scans food items, and you can start scanning items in your home from the supermarket and such, or at the supermarket, and it hits you live with the result, and it gives you a 0 to a 100 rating of the health level of the food. So it'll range anywhere from like bad to poor to good to excellent. So 4 levels. Bad being the worst. Poor, good, excellent. And I just started scanning my general stuff, and holy crap, so much of it was bad. And then you can open up the details. It shows you why it's bad with red dots, like red flags. And then you can further expand the flags if you so choose, but it'll initially tell you it's bad because it has 5 additives and this and that. And you're like, what? And you open up the additives. It'll give you a breakdown of what the additive is and what it does to you and whether it's been studied on or not. Or if it's still in study. Or if it completely skips studying phases. I know if it's good, if it's great, if it's excellent, whatever, so you get the same thing. You get results. Now the real awesome, super duper, dope ass kicker is when you scan bad and poor things, if you scroll down a bit more from your results, it suggests something for you. And sometimes you might see repeated suggestions, but regardless, you can choose that suggestion. You can press it, and it'll open up a whole bunch of better options with like quick view rating. So you'll get to scroll, just swipe. You could scroll and swipe. It's like a wheel. It moves pretty quick if you make it fast. And you'll see all the options, and it'll tell you good, 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 excellent, good, whatever. And again, you can further go into them and repeat. It's immediately changed my shopping habits at the supermarket. I've also been buying food outside way more. I've had Chinese food. I've had Taco Bell at least 8 times already in the last few weeks. You know, I've had McDonald's for breakfast. Ugh, it's killing me. It's only good once in a while. Jesus Christ, it's killing me. I went a whole week on Dunkin' Donuts. At first, cool, I'm back out in the wild eating Dunkin'. By day 6, bro, you're killing me. I don't even want your coffee, you know? Like, I'm not trying to take a shit at work, brother. So, yeah, the app is great. When I go to the supermarket, it's drastically changed things. There's some things that I knew were bad, didn't know how bad. Celsius, I've become a Celsius fan. My caffeine intake has been reduced anyway in the last few days, but just saying, I enjoy Celsius. It's a really good energy drink, and there's very few good energy drinks out there, and that's one of my pitfalls. Like, all the other ones I used to drink are all listed as fucking basically terrible. Very hazardous. It's wild. And I've had it for so long. So many foods I've had for years are so bad. And I'm glad that there were little changes I was making already, and those were rated good or excellent. And it's such a good feeling when it gets rated excellent. Like, there's these chickpea based pasta brand that I get called it's an orange box, can't remember the name. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, good pasta. I'm not saying to just start eating fucking garbanzo beans nonstop, but if you ever feel like pasta, you know, try the other shit. I've been eating more like frozen vegetables and stuff, and even frozen foods. I'm not big on them, but there's some frozen foods that are allegedly really good for you, and it's interesting. Some weird stuff I've tried. I say weird, but it won't sound that weird probably when I say it. Cauliflower pizza, and I don't mean like a whole cauliflower pizza. I've had that before. I'm talking about like a frozen microwavable thing. Like, it was these chunks of cauliflower and like these vegan pepperoni slices and whatever. And the vegan pepperoni feels weird. I think that was my first time trying. Granted, it was frozen a bit, and pepperoni of all things, so we can move on. But that was my first time trying one of these more recent, like, Beyond-ish style meats, and it felt so weird. Really weird texture. I'm not really looking forward to trying that stuff. I still would rather eat like chicken and beef when I can, but anyway, it's a great app. It's a very interesting app. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I can see many people saying fuck it because there's a lot of things on there you maybe don't want to know, or it'll bum you out and you're like, well, I don't want to spend another $1 or $2 to get the quote unquote better option. But I felt better since then, and I'm not even going ape shit. If anything, it's like reduce my spending, because you'll scan like Chips Ahoy and it's a 2 out of 100 or something, and you're like, holy fuck, delicious little cookie, but you probably should only eat like 1 or 2 like a week if you're being generous. Surely it doesn't really matter. I've ate thousands of Chips Ahoy cookies. I'm still here. But imagine if I didn't. Imagine. My hair would be luscious. My abs would be erect. You know? And I'd probably be baking my own shit. Be baking my own vegan, delicious ass chocolate chip cookie shit. I'm bringing all the hoes around to have some of my cookies. And I'm out here just busting chips on their face. Where did that go? I think it's time to wrap it up. Anyway, thanks for listening. It's been a long time. Sorry for the gap. My bad. I don't know. I kept getting caught up, got really tired. When I was free on weekends, man, I'm running on weekends now. My weekends are now running and like me. Laundry, I don't know. But yeah. Have a good time. I love you. Peace out.